Hey guys, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go check out and see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from Firestone. This is Firestone Walker's Reserve. This is their porter, coming in at 5.8 ABV. I think this is maybe last year's edition. It's got 2010 on the cap, but it's got a bunch of stuff written up there. It says Champion Mid-Size Brewery 2004, 2006. Then it's got 2010 in big letters, and it goes World Beer Cup. So I don't know if they're just displaying their awards on the cap, or if this is actually last year's brew. It doesn't have a date on it anywhere else on the bottle or on the label that I see. So kind of hard to tell. The beer, Firestone Walker, they're out of Paso Robles, California. It is an American porter, year-round serving, so they do this year-round according to my info. The food pairing for this, the cuisine, would be barbecue. The cheeses for this beer would be the buttery, the brie, Gouda, Havarti, Swiss, and the meat for this is beef, grilled meat, and smoked meat. The glassware, you could use the pint, the stein, the mug, the Sidel. I've got the Duvel glass here today, guys. It's what I like to use on the porters and the upper ABV beers, because the shape of the glass enhances the aromas. And it's not recommended for extended cellaring. With 5.8, it'll keep a year or so, I would imagine. So this is a big bottle. This is a 22-ounce bomber. So let's get the cap off of it and see what we got. Get it in the glass. Generate a little head on the back end of that. Look how this pops up there like that. Get over into the light, and it is pretty dark. I'm not getting a whole lot of light around the outside of the glass. Maybe just a slight tint of red rubiness around it, but it's pretty dark. Not a lot of light coming through there. Looks good in the glass though. I mean, it poured a nice finger of head, maybe a finger and a half of head there. That was a semi-aggressive back end of the pour there, so let's get a nose on this one. I'm getting coffee, roasted malt, and like a bittersweet chocolate. Smells very good. They use English Goldings and Cascade hops in this beer. It is an unfiltered, bottle-conditioned beer. Cheers, guys. A little on the tart side there, but a nice roasty chocolate espresso coffee. I mean, it's got a bite to it. A little thin on the mouthfeel, but some of the porters too are a little more watery than the stouts are. Pretty tasty beer. Very enjoyable. A lot of roastiness going on there. It's not a big ABV beer, it'd be 5.8%, so I mean, it's not like it's going to knock you down like a 7 or 8 or 9% beer is going to. Pretty tasty, right enjoyable. I think this is going to be a winner. Definitely an above average beer, guys, so we're going to let it warm up and see what other aromas that we can pick out of the beer, and stick around. We'll be right back and we'll do that final chug and see what this beer ends up with. Firestone Walker, they do some good stuff. I don't think I've had anything bad from them yet. Of course, I can't get a whole lot of their beers, and I've had some sent to me from out there, but we don't get all their beers out here. We only get a select couple that they decided they want to send it this way. So, pretty tasty on this one though. Stick around. Be right back. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little left in the glass here. This is a very tasty beer. It's got all the chocolatey coffee notes in it, and their aromas have enhanced just a little bit as it warmed up. Smells delicious. Final chug, guys. Another winner from Firestone Walker. Guys, it's an A beer as far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to give it to A. Just an A- in my book. Rate Beer has it at 97 and overall and 98 in the style. And Beer Advocate comes up with a B+, and I think it's a little bit better than a B+, so we're going to give it to A-. It would probably get a little bit better grade if it had a more finite date on the bottle or on the label here. The cap just doesn't tell me, and doesn't give me enough information. It's got 3 years on the cap, so I don't know if they're bragging about the awards they've got or what. So I still like to have the date on the label there. I mean, that way there's no question in it. So, but like I said, we don't get very many of their beers out here, and the ones we get, I appreciate. So that being said, guys, if you have this beer, give me some comments back on this one. It's pretty tasty. I enjoy it. I don't know how many more beers that I can get from that are from Firestone Walker that they have here at Vintage Cellar. So I think I got one more in the fridge downstairs that we're going to review. So we'll see how good that one is. So guys, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and if you like that like button down at the bottom, if you like what you're seeing, as always, come on back tomorrow. We're going to open the fridge and see what's in there then. Hope you can join us then.